This is a Japanese abacus. It's called a soroban. It's really easy to use and it's quite a lot of fun. And the way the beads click and clack up and down is really cool and makes you want to pick it up and use it again and again. Across Asia, in many schools, different versions of the abacus are still used to teach children mathematics. And so if you're looking for something a little bit different to get your child more interested in maths, then maybe the soroban is worth a try. Let me show you how it's used.
To begin with, these yellow beads here are called the earthly beads, and they are worth 1 each. These green beads here above the bar are called the heavenly beads, and they're worth 5 each. In order for a bead to be counted, it needs to either be touching the bar, as is now the case with those 2 beads, or it needs to be as close to the bar as possible. Okay, now I'm going to do some counting. I'm going to start using this column here. Normally, this is the first column you'd use in a soroban, but to make it easier to see, we'll start with this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to get to 5, I move all of these beads back down and move this heavenly bead into place. That's 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now to get to 10, move everything back into place and move 1 up in the next column. That's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So as you can see, the soroban has place value. In the way that we're using it, this is the ones, this column is the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, and so on. Okay, next of all, how do you represent a number on the soroban? Let's say the number 175. Well, all I need to do is put a 1 in the hundreds column, and then a 7 in the tens column, and a 5 in the ones column. 175. Let's move straight on to some addition. If I wanted to add 222 to this number, I need to add 2 to each column, and it's really easy. Add 2 there, add 2 there, and add 2 there. And what are we left with? 3 in this column. Everything's in action in this column. That's a 9. 5 and 2 make 7. 397. Lastly, what if I wanted to add a further 222? Well, we run into a problem. There's only 1 earthly bead that I can touch here, and there's none in this column here. Now, I'm sure that you can start to think of ways around this, but all of a sudden, the soroban doesn't look so easy or elegant to use.
But here's the thing, it still is. There are just a couple of tricks that you need to learn, and all of a sudden, you'll be able to add really large numbers really easily. Stay tuned for the next video when I show you how it's done.